Hey guys, it's Tanmay here. Today I just wanted to talk about the hidden reason why coffee is making your fatigue worse. Even if it feels amazing in the moment, why it's actually destroying your health, stealing energy from you. And I'm going to talk about it in this video and what to do about it and why coffee or caffeine is the reason that's kind of keeping you stuck in this fatigue and tiredness. And I'm talking about if you're struggling with fatigue, I'm talking about something that's been going on for a while. I'm talking about the type of fatigue which is like, doesn't matter if you get as much sleep as you want, you still wake up feeling fatigued and you feel tired. You don't feel as, energized throughout the day. You have insane crashes and you just can't do much. You can't do much. You don't have much energy. That's the type of fatigue I'm talking about. So I'm not talking about just being tired or something you just need a good night's sleep to get over it. I'm talking about underlying health issues that's causing this fatigue, and we're going to talk about it and the reason behind it as well. So let's talk about just the reason. The first thing is the reason why we reach coffee. No, I'm not putting down coffee. I'm not saying it's bad, you shouldn't drink it anymore and whatnot. Like, everyone has a choice. I know for a fact I love a good coffee. I love a good iced latte. It's a good beverage. I enjoy it personally as well. But I've struggled with fatigue for a very long time, and it's only when I stopped or reduced my caffeine intake, my coffee intake, that I was able to get a bit of my energy back, get my vitality back. And as you know, coffee or reliance on coffee, especially if you're someone who struggles with fatigue, we tend to rely on it a lot. Now, I know I used to because that's what I needed to keep going. I work a job, I work a 9 to 5 job. You need, if you're feeling tired, if you're feeling fatigued and you start your day like that, I know how it feels like. And it's a survival mechanism for some of us. If you don't struggle with underlying health issues, then drinking coffee is not going to make a huge difference for you. But I'm talking to those who struggle with their health, struggle with fatigue, and coffee could be just masking that fatigue, could be masking it. It could be pushing your body and your adrenal glands to pump out more adrenaline, and that's what we're going to talk about here. So, as you know, it's very common. Like, coffee is the best used drug that everyone relies on for energy, focus, and productivity. But over time, it does the opposite. And that's what we're going to talk about, where it really starts to drain your body, it starts to dehydrate you. And we're going to get into it, the reasons behind it. So, coffee itself, right? Let's have a look. So, how coffee actually works in the body. Coffee is a stimulant. It forces the adrenal glands to release adrenaline. So we're talking about coffee pushes out artificial energy for you, right? As soon as you drink it, you have a buzz, your senses awake, you have a faster heart rate, you feel the energy. But over time, as you can all tell, once you have that initial coffee spike, it goes up, and then you have those big crashes afterwards. And for the rest, like from afternoon until nighttime, you're feeling really tired, you're feeling fatigued, you can't really do anything, you can't even move your body. That's what I'm talking about. So not just coffee in general, I'm talking about even like energy drinks. Now, I'm a big fan of energy drinks. I used to drink a lot of them in the past, but not so much right now. But any sort of caffeine, even like green tea, energy drinks, it can do the same thing. It can put a lot of pressure on your adrenal glands, especially and if you've been drinking it for such a long time, which I used to, and I'm stopping as well. What you will feel is it's gonna put a really burden on those organs, on the adrenal glands. So during stressful times, during emotional times in your life, or really high stressful times, your body is not going to be able to support you if you've been constantly pumping it with adrenaline. Um, and your adrenal glands have been pumping so much of it into your body that it's going to be exhausted from doing that. The other reason is, as I was talking about, is coffee also dehydrates the body. It thickens the blood and taxes the nervous system. We're going to talk about this. Why is it important? Because we're talking about the vagus nerve in your body. That helps you regulate yourself, regulate your body. That helps you stay calm, collected. You're putting pressure on that, right? As well as you're dehydrating the body, so you're not getting as I'm not sure about you, but I've experienced many times when I was drinking coffee, like a lot of brain fog comes. Why is that? Because you're not getting a lot, your blood is thick, so you're not getting a lot of glucose down to your brain because of it. So it puts a lot of, it dehydrates your body, thickens the blood, and puts a lot of pressure on your nervous system, as you can see. So let's so why coffee makes so let's have a talk about why coffee makes worse, right? So every time you drink coffee, your adrenal pumps out stress hormones. This makes you tired but doesn't fix the underlying energy defect. We're drinking it just to survive at this stage, just to get by another day. You don't have a natural any energy producing in your body because you've been masking it with coffee and caffeine. Over time, your adrenal weakens, leaving you more fatigued. So the more you continue this habit, that the more you're putting pressure on your adrenal glands, and it's becoming weaker, and it's leaving you more fatigued. Another reason, it feeds the pathogens. So coffee feeds pathogens. Pathogens is Epstein-Barr virus, which is mainly the hidden cause behind the chronic fatigue, thyroid issues, and many of the symptoms. These viruses, what you're doing is you're creating a very acidic environment for them, where these viruses and bacteria thrive. And coffee overstimulates your nervous system. So that's what's bringing you a lot of the anxiety, the jitteriness, the brain fog, and yeah, keeps you stuck in that cycle. So the second thing is it burdens the liver, and the liver is a storage center for your energy reserves. Coffee taxes the liver with caffeine and acids while also preventing it from storing clean energy. So when you have a sluggish liver, you're not able to produce as much energy as you need, that liver. And liver is very important in your body. It controls a lot of multifaceted. It controls a lot of different things, especially when it needs to filter a lot of toxins and poison. It holds on to it as well. So if you overburden your liver through too much caffeine, it stops producing the energy that your body needs. And the last thing is it disrupts your sleep and nervous system. So even if you don't feel wired, caffeine lingers in the body for hours, and it prevents you from getting the deep, restful sleep that you need. So if you've noticed, I've noticed myself as well, when I'm heavily caffeinated, my sleep is disrupted and I'm stuck in the cycle of not able to get enough sleep, and then repeating that cycle, or not getting a deep sleep that you really need for your body to feel rested, and then you get stuck in this cycle over and over again. So talk about the real cause of fatigue. So why is it that some people get affected more and some don't? We're talking about people might abuse coffee, caffeine, but they may not feel the burden of those things. Why is that? The difference, the main cause of fatigue, first of all, is the viral overload. So everyone has, if you're dealing with these symptoms, is some sort of viral load, like Epstein-Barr and other pathogens that are causing problems in your body. That are attacking your vagus nerve system. That's attacking, all sorts. It's burdening your liver as well. Sluggish liver from too much fatty food as well can cause your body to not, store energy properly, release clean energy, because your burden is carrying all those toxins and you're not giving it what it needs. Another reason, adrenal dysfunction, as I said, over the years of too much caffeine abuse and caffeine usage, you really weaken the adrenal glands to handle, to give you energy back. and also deficiency in mineral and glucose in the nervous system. So you, because of the blood thickens due to the caffeine usage, um, your body is not able to properly distribute the minerals and vitamins and glucose um, throughout the whole body that your body really needs. So coffee doesn't heal any of this; it makes the matter worse. So let's talk about what to do. So if you're someone who's been experiencing these symptoms, who's been, on this path, I know it can be really tough. I've personally tried, on and off with caffeine because it's a drug, right? It's a drug that you get addicted to. It's not that easy. It's something you've relied upon, but this are a few things you can do to support your body, even if you, for example, say you can't stop the use of caffeine. At least you can take these steps today, and you can start building the foundation for your health, getting your energy back, and then you can restore your body step by step to eventually having to stop coffee or caffeine of any sort, whatever you're doing. So let's talk about the morning ritual. Now, this morning ritual is made popular by a medical medium. So lemon water is incredible. You want to drink at least half a liter, so 500 ml of lemon water. Just cut a lemon in half, squeeze it in every morning. First thing in the morning, you want to drink some lemon water. What does it do? It flushes the toxins in your body. It really hydrates your body, hydrates your cells, your body, what it really needs, because you've been dehydrated for such a long time. So this is critical. It wakes up the liver. It helps cleanse your liver as well. So lemon water is the best thing you can do, a foundational thing you can do in the morning, every day. Celery juice is another miracle herb. We're talking about herb that's not very well known by research and scientists. This particular herb has tremendous amount of benefits, not just in terms of fatigue, but overall health, wellness, and in helping your body heal and recover. It helps restores your stomach acid, flushes toxins, strengthens the liver, and produces true minerals that your body really needs. So celery juice is going to help your nervous system as well, calm it down, help you get your energy back. And this is another second critical thing you can do. The third thing you can do is reduce your fat intake and really start eating a lot of fruits, a lot of vegetables, especially fruits. That's going to give you a lot of glucose, and it's going to fuel your brain and nervous system. So there's also a recipe in the description, which you're going to find for the heavy metal detox smoothie, which is incredible for mornings. So you can check that out as well. Another thing you can start doing is adrenal snacks. So eat every 90 minutes to 2 hours. It could be simple things like apples, dates, celery sticks with honey, or banana plus spinach, anything like that. Keep your body well fed, because if you go for long hours without eating, you're going to put pressure on your adrenal glands, and you're not going to give it the fuel that it needs to start healing and start working in favor. So if you've ever experienced not eating for such a long time, you're putting a lot of pressure on your adrenal glands, even though you might be feeling like, oh my God, I got this energy because I haven't eaten for such a long time and I've been fasting and whatnot. Unknowingly, you've been putting a lot of pressure on those adrenal glands, and it's not going to do you any good for that matter. So this keeps your blood sugar stable, prevents energy crashes, and supports your adrenals when it needs. Another thing you can do, and this is part of the heavy detox smoothie, is wild blueberries. Introduce that. You can either get wild blueberries themselves in health stores, or you can find powders for that as well. Leafy greens, so make big amounts of salads for yourself. That could be eaten even lunch, dinner, whenever that is. This is going to help you replenish your glucose level, mineral, and glycogen level. And another thing you can do is, if you have decided to stop caffeine and coffee, you can replace it with coconut water. So drinking ample amounts of coconut water is going to give you the energy that your body needs, and a lot of glucose, and it's going to support your nervous system as well. And if you choose as well to help with stabilize yourself and provide the foundational supplements. You can look at B12, zinc, spirulina, barley grass juice powder, magnesium, and vitamin C as key supplements that's going to help you with your fatigue and your journey. And I'll link in the description the brand that I use, which is Wimiji. They produce the highest quality supplements. You just don't want to take supplements that are random and from chemist and store bought, because they may not really do anything for you or for your health. So this is the only brand that I trust after spending thousands of dollars on supplements for over the past couple of years. I found that this makes the biggest difference for me and for my family. And the last thing I want to talk about is, don't feel pressurized to quit coffee overnight. As I said, it's a very tough thing to quit overnight. If you're someone who's addicted to it, who doesn't want to give it up right now, I understand. What you can start doing is take these first couple of steps. That's going to put your body in the right direction. It's going to help you bring your energy back, lower your fatigue level, and then eventually you can decide to stop, give it up. Or if you're the type of person who wants to give it a try, give it a try. Give up coffee for a couple of weeks. Maybe 1 or 2 weeks may not be enough for you, because it's going to take your body some time to get used to. So in that case, you want to take some time for your body to adjust and to really start seeing the difference from stopping the caffeine intake, right? And like I said, this isn't about deprivation. It's about rebuilding energy reserves so you no longer have to depend on caffeine and coffee in general. So I hope you enjoyed this short little video. There's going to be more coming. There's going to be more topics. So if this is something you've been struggling with and you really need help with, what I would also recommend is I've made a short guide. It's called 7 Steps to Destroy Your Fatigue and Double Your Energy. It's free. You don't have to pay anything for it. You can download it. Just click the link in the top in this YouTube video. Download it, have a read of it, and really implement that. That's going to put you on the right path in taking control of your life, in taking control and destroying that fatigue that's been stopping you from, doing a lot of different things. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, like this video, comment below what you're doing, and you're going to see some future content from me. And yeah, hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching.